All right, what's going on, everybody? So today's video is going to be based on how to properly use DayZ editor and like the things that this mod is like super useful for. Obviously, the mod is really useful for taking like those cinematic screenshots and like recording high resolution cinematic videos for like your YouTube channel or even for like your streaming overlay. The mod is also like super useful for learning how to practice driving like vehicles like cars, helicopters, trucks, and even boats. Can also be useful for like adding new locations to maps or even like for just like exploring a new map, learning like new routes and stuff like that, testing recoil on guns. I mean, it's pretty much endless when it comes to the things that you can do with this mod. So I wanted to make a video on how to properly use it because a lot of my friends always hit me up and they're like, "How'd you get that really nice video for your stream? How'd you learn how to drive the helicopter? How'd you learn how to drive the car?" And I always tell them this is the tool that I really use all that stuff for. I wanted to make a video on how to use it, how to properly use it. So many people don't even know how to use it, and I think that they should use this tool over to like the community online, the community offline DayZ tool or whatever. It's that tool's kind of outdated. The DayZ editor is a lot more like stable and reliable when it comes to like using these things. The community offline tool, I'm not hating on it or anything. It was really good at the time, but this new DayZ editor tool is definitely more stable. There's not as much lag. There's not as much bugs and stuff like that. So I'm gonna show you how to use it real quick. First things first, just go into your Steam, pop it on open. You're gonna make sure you got DayZ selected, click play. It's really simple how to use this. It's not difficult at all. A lot of it is self-explanatory. You're gonna go ahead and head over to the mod page, and you're gonna type in DayZ editor just to see if you have it or not. I just type in DayZ, and you can see, bam, it's right here. I already have it, obviously, but you might not. If you don't see this coming up, you're gonna go ahead and click Steam Workshop. This is where all mods, all maps, everything is downloaded through this. And the way you download it is by subscribing to it. Go ahead and type in editor. I think we can just type that and get away with it. Bam, there it is, DayZ editor. You click it and you'll hit subscribe. I'm not logged in right now, so it says that I can subscribe to it. But you want to go ahead and just subscribe, and bam, just by pressing that once you're logged in, it will be a mod that you have on your computer now. Once you do that, you'll go back in. You'll just go ahead and start the DayZ launcher back over again, so there's no issues. Once you have subscribed to it, once you do that, go back to mods, type in DayZ editor again. Bam, there it is. And then you want to make sure everything. You want first make sure that all the mods are unloaded. You don't want no mods loaded into the launcher. And type in DayZ editor. And then you want to select it. And it's going to pop up this little loading screen right here. It's going to say you need these 3 mods as well to run DayZ editor. Now, anybody that's been playing DayZ for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, you're already going to probably have these mods. These are like really, really common mods for like the DayZ community. But if you don't for some reason, you would just go search them like I showed you how to find the DayZ editor on the Steam Workshop page, and you would subscribe to them. But probably 99% of the time you're gonna already have them. If you're looking if you're looking for how to use the DayZ editor, you're more than likely probably gonna have these 3 mods. So you're gonna hit load mod. It's gonna load all those other 3 mods plus the DayZ editor. And right there, bam, you can play it right there. But it's only gonna have 2 maps you can choose from, which are the vanilla maps. Gonna be Chinaris and Livonia. You can add other maps to DayZ editor, which you can play around on by just typing in the name of the map. Like if you want to do Essaker, you type in Essaker. If you don't have the map, you have to go and subscribe to it on the Steam Workshop page, like I showed you how to get all the other mods. But if you already do have it, or you just got done subscribing to it, you'll go in here, type it in, and you'll subscribe to that. You'll click it along with the DayZ editor being clicked, and bam, now you have that map introduced into the mod as well. You can do Namalsk. Now, Namalsk isn't just called Namalsk, and there's 2 mods to Namalsk. It's called Namalsk Survival and Namalsk Island, which is Terror Island. You want to make sure you have both of these clicked if you're looking to have Namalsk loaded into the DayZ editor. Now, if you want to use vehicles and like vehicles as far as like cars, helicopters, and boats, you gotta have the DayZ expansion mod, and you gotta make sure that and it's like a lot of mods with that DayZ expansion. I'm gonna try to make this as raw and uncut as possible as well. This video DayZ expansion. You can see there's so many DayZ expansion mods. You're gonna want to use the DayZ. See, it's gonna say you need all these. When you click DayZ vehicles, I mean DayZ expansion vehicles, gonna want to go ahead and click that, and then select all these other mods. When you go to download the DayZ expansion mod, it's gonna have all these little mods you see right here. It's just one huge mod. You're gonna want to go ahead and load all of them as well, and bam. Once you get done doing all that and choosing what mods you want into the DayZ editor mod, you're gonna click play, just like you're going to play in a server, and you'll wait a second and it will load up. All right, so let's turn the sound down a little bit. This is the front page. This is the front page of the DayZ editor. Gonna click open, and here are all the 2 vanilla maps that come with it, and then here's the 2 maps that we added to it. We'll go ahead and we'll do we'll just go with Livonia. We're not gonna do anything else right now. So we're gonna load into Livonia. Just give it a minute. And bam, here we are. When you load in, you're just in camera mode, so you can look around. There's no character spawned right now. If you want to spawn a character, you're gonna want to go ahead and hit spacebar, and that will pull up the cursor. By pressing spacebar, you can go from camera mode, just like viewing, cruising around, and then press spacebar again, and it'll bring up the cursor so you can access the different tools. Start typing in survivor. Bam! That's all you got to put in there. And these are all the survivors in DayZ. We'll use Boris. We'll click him. Bam! He's gonna load right there. You don't see nothing, but you see the box around him. You're gonna go ahead and right-click that. You're gonna click Control Player. This will make that player come into the map. And it will spawn us in as him. There you go. So if you want to edit the inventory, also let's do this. If you want to go back to that camera mode, you'll press the home button on your keyboard. Bam. We're back into the camera mode. You can, run up and zoom in. We can see there's Boris. Hit home again. All right, we're back to Boris. You can run around and be him. Control Tab. Now you can edit your inventory for the character that you're controlling at that time. You can put gloves. I mean, everything's here. You can put hats. You can put a weapon. You can any mod that you have loaded. If you have Windstride mod loaded in with this, you have all the clothing. If you have Morty's weapons, you have all their weapons. You can do. I mean, it's pretty endless what you can do with this. It's pretty much like having a server without going through all the bullshit you have to do to have a server. All right. So yeah, like backpacks. Anyways, let's get out of that. All right, we're Boris. We're gonna go back to camera mode, and you can if you want to take those cinematic shots, let's go somewhere where there's some buildings and stuff. Cruise on over here. All right, this is a military. So when you're in camera mode, if you want to bring that character, select the character that you want to bring. You press T. We will place him where your cursor is. Bam. We'll spawn him. You can move him wherever you want by pressing T. All right, I'm going to show you how to load in vehicles and helicopters. Now the helicopters for DayZ expansion, what is it? MH. Oh yeah, also by pressing M, when you're in camera mode, we'll bring up a map, and you can press wherever you want to go, and it will bring you to that location on the map. All right, so that's loaded in the helicopter. We're going to do MH, what is it, 6 or 8? 6. MH6 is the name of the small bird. And there's multiple different small birds that you can choose from. We'll just go with the original one. We don't want the one that's flying. Go with. All right, bam. There's a small bird. Bam. There's small bird. Now, we'll go ahead and delete this one. To make this vehicle work, you have to right-click it, go into Properties, and activate Enable Simulation Mode. Make sure that's clicked. Okay, bam. This is a working vehicle now. Go back to Boris by pressing Home. Now we have a helicopter. You can start learning how to fly a helicopter if you want to learn how to fly the helicopter. All you have to do is spawn some gas in, fill it up, and you're good to go. It's already got the battery, all the cords, everything's ready to go. Do the same thing with vehicles. If you want to load in a vehicle, you go in here. Everything in the game is here. Just gotta, look through it and find it. Want to spawn in a crane? You can spawn in a crane. Make edits to the map. I mean, it's pretty endless with what you want to do, what you can do. If you want to take, I loaded in the wrong helicopter, by the way. If you want to take like those cinematic shots and stuff, there's a camera editing tool as well. Go ahead and get back to the camera mode by pressing H. You'll go to View, Camera. You can zoom in the FOV of the camera. Get those real cinematic shots. Let's find like a good area to put him that would look good. Put him like just right. Won't go crazy. We'll have him like wave. Also, V is for like going in third person. All right. View, camera for cinematic shots. You can do that. Change the FOV. Like zooming in is really good for cinematic shots. You can mess around with the blur. It's pretty endless what you can do. Press Y to exit. When you press Y, it removes that like all the controls, so you can take the screenshots. You can like really get those nice angles. Like taking that perfect screenshot. You can make like a little edit. Want to zoom out a little bit. Yeah, this is how people, like all those like fancy YouTube videos or fancy screenshots you see on Twitter. This is what they all use. This is the tool they use to make that stuff look good. Of course, they use for like the screenshots. They'll go in after they take the screenshot and they'll go into like Photoshop and make it even better. But this is initially how the process is started, especially for YouTube videos. Anyways, if you want to like zoom out a little bit, you'll go ahead and press Y again. Oops, I didn't mean to move him. I pressed T by accident. Let's say you want to, zoom out a little bit or zoom in more. You go back to the tool. Zoom out a little bit. You get that perfect screenshot, Of course, it would look a lot better if I was trying, but you guys get the point. That's pretty much it. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I would definitely use this mod for now on instead of like the community offline tool. I mean, this is just so much more stable, and like there's so much more things that I could go in and show you how to do. Like you can change like the environment. I can make it rain. I can make it dark. I mean, I have full control over everything with this tool. I can change the like view distance. I can have everything, like I can see so far away. I mean, I can go hours and hours with what I can do with this tool, but I just showed you the basics. I suggest if you're looking into using something like this, just get in, do what I showed you how to do, and just play around with it for a couple hours, and you'll see, you'll pick it up. It's really easy. But yeah, I appreciate you for watching. If you have any questions, just join the Discord. I'll put the link in the description, and I appreciate you watching. Please give a like to the video, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.